So you'll be willing to work a day with a teacher to see what happens before school starts, what happens for a day, and what happens after the school starts.
I'd love to go back to school. I am so regretful of all those days that the kids going out and kids. I've grown up, my dad was military. I moved every year. When I got married, I made a list of addresses for the family home. I had 33. My wife had 2. As far as going to school and observing and seeing how it is, I hate to say it, I mentioned it earlier to Mrs. Johnson that I would like to sit in on a variety of class levels and courses at the 3 different schools, whether I get elected or not, because I feel that a parent should see what's going on in their school system, and whether I'm elected or not, I'm going to still be active in what's going on because my kids are still in school and so are my neighbors' kids. I think all the parents here should see what's going on, how it's going on, the interrelations of the students, what the daily operations have changed since we went to school. I'm certain of it, and I want to see how we can look from outside the box, look inside that box and say, I went to one school, they did something a little different than that. That might help with that. I went to another school, they did something else like that. I've been to the small schools and the big schools, and now I'd actually like to take some of that knowledge, analyze what we've got going here, and see if it would help. I'm not saying it would. I'm not saying I'm all pro, but you know what? The discussion has got to start. We've got to start thinking creatively how to improve our kids' education. And after that, things will fall into line.
I would love to go to teaching schools and teachers and such. When we were on the board, we made a suggestion and we started a small program where we were going to sit down with each of the grades, different, from high school to middle school to elementary, and sit with the children also to get information back from them. I do believe that it would be very important to go to each of the schools, many times, interact with them in classroom settings and in the free time in their lunch periods and sit with the children and sit with the teachers. I would wish there would be more communication. There is no communication. You can't, as a board member, sit down with these teachers and talk to them. There is no time frame for that. That was my biggest concern. There is no communication. You do not get enough information from what the teachers are wanting to go to a board meeting and hear people come in and ask for stuff, but you never get enough communication from them. If we could spend more time in the schools, not getting into what the teachers are doing, what people are doing there, but then if there were places set up, time set up, meetings set up, somewhere where board members could sit down with them and listen to their concerns, because you don't get that as a board member. 2 years ago, you don't get a list of what they're asking for, what they need, what they're missing. You don't get that one-on-one. You get some information from administrators, but you never listen. You never get to be able to hear from the teachers, from the support staff, from anyone in the school, even administration. What are your suggestions? There is no feedback that you can get from our teachers, from our people in our schools. So maybe sitting in would be great so you can learn a little bit more how much the teachers have been through. It would also be great to get more information from everyone. So it would be nice if you get some more communication.